We're gonna make this a tea time and talk today. Hi everybody, it has been a hot minute since I have done an update. I am feeling much better this week. I appreciate all of your encouragement and your comments on my last video. I really needed to hear it. And thank you again. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate every one of you so very much. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I love hearing from you guys. Remember, if you have questions, throw them in the comments. If I don't get to them there, then I'll add them to the Sunday's Q&A. What I want to talk about today is the struggles I've been dealing with, because I know some of you probably have too, around the carbs and Christmas, how I kind of got through it, where I am weight-wise, and then I have a little surprise. You can see I'm not wearing glasses. I got some new ones, and I want to show you guys them at the end of the video. The struggles have been real. I know it is so simple to look at all my motivational videos and be like, Amanda is doing excellent, she's never failed. That is not remotely the case. I struggle and stumble all the time, and I don't want a single person to be disheartened thinking they're not keeping up with me because I'm doing this perfectly, because I am not. I want each and every one of you to know that not a single person is perfect, has not face planted or tripped or something on these journeys or anything else difficult in life, and I am right there with you. Every time you fall, trust me, I have fallen already too. The genesis of my most recent beating myself up was I had some carbs right before Christmas, and on Christmas Day, it made me feel like crap. I felt like a failure. I had failed all of you. I had failed me. I had failed Scott. I had failed the dogs. I was a big old failure. And I beat myself up. What made it worse is I knew I shouldn't be beating myself up. And I think knowing something and still doing it is worse than being ignorant, not knowing at all. So then I beat myself up over that, which it was just like this crazy downward spiral. And it was hard. And I know a lot of you have struggled, and there probably are a good handful of people who fell off the wagon or stumbled or face planted with carbs throughout the holidays. It's difficult. Food for me has been just this emotional solace. I feel bad, I eat. I'm happy, I eat. I'm anxious, I eat. Literally, food was me eating my emotions. I couldn't deal with them, so I ate it and swallowed it. But the ironic part is I may have not been trying to deal with them, but I just packed them onto the outside of my body. And honestly, this is a sidebar, but I feel like that's what obesity is. Us not dealing with our emotions and literally packing them on as luggage, and the luggage is just fat cells. It's all gone through trauma, emotion, and things we just haven't dealt with. But that's a sidebar and a side thought. Not only did I feel like a failure, but I just felt like my self-worth was withering away. The more I sat and thought about it, the more clarity I got on it, it was my integrity eroding away. I felt like the biggest liar, the biggest fake, because here I'm promoting do good, and then I went and had carbs and was feeling terrible about myself. And that is what my last video was about, was really facing it head on, acknowledging it, talking about it, and restoring my integrity is vital. I went to Scott like he was a priest for confession. This is how I started to get through it. I sat him down. I told him exactly how I was feeling about myself, my mental spiral of shame and guilt and all that fun stuff. And that helped a lot. And I'm coming to realize communicating when we feel like a failure, or we've stumbled, or we've messed up with our integrity, communicating and talking about it is how I got through it. I can't say this is the answer for everybody, but if you communicate about it, you have to think through it. You have to articulate how things are going in your head. You have to look at your integrity, reset it, and decide how you're going to move forward. talking about it out loud, for me, I find has been key. I can have these conversations in my head, but it's one part of Amanda talking to another part of Amanda. And it's really easy when you are not the person talking to kind of see not the flaws, but the issues. You know, you have that friend that has not such a great boyfriend and you can see all of it, but the friend is in the middle of the relationship and they can't see it. That's exactly, for me, what talking to Scott is he can be like, nah, Amanda, you're playing mental gymnastics, or that's not it, or no. When I can't see it, he can. And I think that's why communicating about it is so important. So, on that note, if you do not have someone to talk about these things to, please come join us on Discord. It costs nothing, literally, other than just signing up for the Discord. There are so many people, including me, to have conversations with. Don't be shy to start a conversation in one of the text channels, or if you want to talk to someone, you know, via the voice chat, just reach out, because I promise you there are so many hands willing and able to help you on our Discord if you don't have those people in your life to talk to. We are there to help each other, and that is what our community is about. So I want to offer that to anybody out there that is struggling and feels like they don't have anybody. Scott wants me to clarify. He sat me down and told me I needed to confess because I was just like laying in bed not knowing what to do with myself. My apologies. I didn't have that straight in my head, and I want to be sure I'm clear with you guys that he made himself the Catholic priest to enforce me into confession, but it did work.
Well, we were laying in bed together, and you're like, I don't know how to get through this. I just looked over at you and said, confess. Just tell me everything you're feeling. What's going on? I
do also want to share with you guys, I was feeling so bad. I was crying, emotional, really, really struggling with this. It wasn't just like, oh, bummer, Amanda, you ate bad. Like, I was struggling real bad with it.
Yeah. And then by talking about it and getting it out and letting it into the light of communication.
Is? That's exactly what it is. It is taking that shame and guilt. It's like, shame and guilt is very dark. It comes from a dark place in us. And by talking about it, it is literally like shining a flashlight on it. It no longer is dark. You're shining a flashlight on it. You're looking at it, you're assessing it, and you're realizing that blob of shame is just small little other things, and it's really not what we thought it was. So bringing it to the light of day by communicating and talking about it is exactly how I got out of my funk.
And restoring your integrity.
And, well, of course, restoring my integrity.
Yeah, but, you know, Christians or Muslims or religious people would say that's repentance. But really, it's just restore. What is my word? It has not been there. I can't change the past. I'm going to restore my integrity.
Yeah.
You know, and that works for everybody, whether you're agnostic or not.
Yes. As far as weight, I stupidly weighed myself the day after Christmas, and I weighed 277 point, I don't remember, something, which is a bummer because that's 2 pounds higher than my last weigh-in. But I weighed myself this morning, and I have been such a good girl for how many days? Past week?
Christmas. It's a week.
The day after Christmas. Anyways, and I weighed this morning 271.6. So I am very pleased. That is 4 pounds lower than my lowest weight, plus, you know, 277, 271, that's like 6 pounds, which a lot of it probably was fluid from the carbs, but it's less than what I was. This is currently now, at least in my 30s, the lowest I have weighed. Okay, I had some glasses sent to me, and I was going to show you guys because everybody loves my blue ombre glasses I normally wear, and I found another ombre pair of glasses from this company, and so I wanted to share with you guys. So this company is called Zinf, and they do online glasses. I paid $300 or $400 for those green pair, And these, I believe, were like $100 approximately for these. So anyways, I'm just gonna show you guys the box and everything that goes with it. So, oh God.
Definitely have to have bloopers.
I can't, oh, here we go. Okay, here's the cute little box. I actually like this because it's hard. Like, I'm a sucker for boxes. You make a good box. I love them. Okay, so Zimph, let's take a peek. So it looks like they gave me a discount little code and my glasses. You guys ready? Ah, look how cute they are. How do they look, Scott?
They're good. They go really well with your hair.
You guys probably don't know this, but I love pink. Pink, pink, pink. I love pink. So.
That's a good. So ombre is the color change?
No, yeah, ombre is just something that describes the going from one color to another. Oh. And so I found them. I'm like, yes! I love ombre colored glasses anyways, or just like the color change. And then I found these and I was like, 2 thumbs up. Oh, so the benefit of these is they are prescription glasses because I am super blind far away. I have to wear them if I drive a car, but they're also blue blocking glasses. I've been sitting at the computer a lot lately and I've been getting quite a bit of eye strain. So I'm purposely got these because 1, they're cute, but 2, so I can wear them at the computer. My monitors are just far enough where I actually need to wear my distance glasses to use them effectively. So I'm absolutely loving them. I also love retro style glasses. If you guys love them too, because I know a lot of people have asked about my other glasses, but those are years old frames. These you can get yourself if you love them. You can actually use, they gave me a discount code. It's Carnivore Me L3. And it gives you 50% off the frames and 10% off your lenses. It took me 2 weeks, I believe, to get them from the time I put my order in for them. And yeah, I'll also put it in the description. So I hope you guys love them as much as I do. Once again, thank you so much for your love, care, and support. You guys mean so much to me, and I love the fact that a lot of you share your journeys, and if you haven't, please do. I read all the comments, and then when I find the really sweet ones, I make Scott come read them, and then he blubbers over my shoulder. They're so sweet. So do share it. I do really like reading them and you guys sharing your lives with me. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. As always, if you have comments, throw them in. If you have comments, throw them in the questions.
Sorry.
Restart it because I don't want to have to deal with that.